Alright, in this video we're going to be going through a scissor slide series. So the first portion of this is just a basic scissor slide or pelvic rotation. So what we're trying to do here is the bottom leg is grounded, that's just resting, feet are resting against your wall, you're not really pushing into the wall. Top leg here is going to slide forward, and we're letting the pelvis and the body roll with you as this leg goes forward. And then we will retract and pull this top leg backwards, and we are feeling how the pelvis kind of rolls back as we do this, and we're just gonna go back and forth. This is a gentle, smooth motion. You are lightly challenging how far back you can go, lightly challenging how far forward you can go. We're trying to feel as though the sacrum or lower back, or let's just say back of the pelvis behind us, is parallel to the wall behind you. So you're not tucked and scooped under, your back is not arched. If you were to place your hand on the back of your pelvis, it should feel like a flat wall. So when you tilt back or roll back, the back of the pelvis is rotating back with you and rotating forward. So for part two, we're going to take the top leg, it's going to slide straight backwards, and then we're going to add a small squeeze down with the top leg, only the top leg. That should produce activation and engagement of the deep groin and inner thigh. It might be crampy or almost pinchy for some people. And then we're just gonna shift out of it. We pull pure, straight, and clean going backwards, so we don't arch the back or tilt. We add a little bit of squeeze. Feel that engagement deep in that inner thigh, deep in that groin, and then we let it go. And you'll repeat that for repetition. Less is more here, guys, don't force it. And now as we go into part three, the top leg is going to start by lifting up. The feet are relatively flush to the wall the whole time. And I want you to imagine there's a very small book or a very small weight right on top of your leg here, and you're going to keep that imaginary weight lifted as you shift forward and as you pull backwards. And we just glide and reach this leg back and forth. There should be engagement on the outer hip, outer glute. Again, we let the pelvis roll forward, we let it roll backwards. We try to imagine that the back of the pelvis is like that wall that's turning in and turning forward. You can also think of it as opening and closing as you go back and forth. And that is our scissor slide sequence for side lying position.